Yeah. What it look like? You beating the toys? No. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I'll probably get #1 again, man. First seed. Yeah. That shit was crazy. My division gonna be popping this year though. Y'all fucking around, y'all playing. I got another active member other than Smirk. You see it was Smirk, how Smirk was coming. What did he do? What he did week 2 so far? I'm watching him. He better play like that against everybody. It's either he was playing good or I was playing bad. I ain't with both. Nah. Yeah. Think he know how to use it?
Okay, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Dignity Health.
Hey, the broadcast up. Wow.
Between the Kansas City Chiefs and
broadcast
our home
up.
team. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The first carry down. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Second and 5 now. Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on a slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in him as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Adrian Peterson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Landon Collins.
Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Derek Nottie makes the tackle. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Stafford. This is caught by Williams.
Good ball. I only had one person with my defense about last year, but Kendall Fuller led the league in picks for me, man. And fucking Cook got his ass too.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
My defense.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Touchdown, LA! Melvin Gordon, his first touchdown of the new season. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, no, I'm thinking
the boy is a baller, man. I'm telling you.
We still got a good game
the boy is a
going ahead of
baller.
us.
Oh no, I can't even trade him. That's a Clemson, baby. You can't trade no Clemson. Let me get Isaiah Simmons, man. I give you Kamara for Isaiah Simmons.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big pickup of 38.
Yeah. I got down. I need Isaiah though, definitely. I could move. I could put Lee back in the middle then. I put him and Lee. No, I'll put Isaiah on the edge and put Lee and Alexander in the middle. I got a linebacker Alexander.
Before the quarter ends.
Yeah, might as well make Lee right now. You know, I did 26 last year.
Our score.
Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. Hey, we can do a 2-part trade then.
On first down, Mahomes throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning that it's a one-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
You say what?
I don't need to.
Yeah, I hate it. I can nail that move. I don't do that.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes steps away. He'll try and run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I wanted to see what you was going to do with goddamn Kyler Murray, man.
They'll run with Peterson. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Adrian Peterson with his second touchdown here in this first half. The Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now
might be able to get me a 50-piece in the season, man. We'll see, man. No disrespect, Ty.
This is fielded at the goal line.
I had a bad game last week, though.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And an alley to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now this time Mahomes will throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught by Watkins. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Dancing to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Oh.
He's got daylight. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead, not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
I can't even bust off
away.
no touchdown, though. That's what the fuck couldn't do.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's what we on, man. Try to be on anyway. Be fucking at the same time.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
If they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
What's up? Yeah, it wasn't like that.
And a cut to the right.
We need to hide, but real move out just supposed to be green out there. Once that shit get the little skid shit, that shit doesn't play around that shit.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on the kick away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
I'm trying to find the best of the best. I need to be smoking good.
The Charger drive about to
hey,
get
man,
going.
You need to goddamn hop in my part and watch it. Go watch my broadcast, man.
How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coach's preview.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones busting through to get him for a loss of 6. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I think I got another friend.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5.
And then, hey, y'all download Group Me app. The Group Me app. Yeah, that's why I'm put y'all in, and y'all got there and text y'all people y'all play and shit. And tell that nigga to message me his number or some shit. Alright.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
I'm crazy, man. Right in this crazy. I need to roll up my blunt too, bro. Hey, I gotta roll up my blunt, bro. That's the fuck I supposed to be doing, bro. 28-17. He got the ball. About to go. Me. It's 7th quarter. He's going down right now. Down the field.
They'll fake the game.
34 seconds left. Give me that. Chris Jones. What is that? No, this fucking caught, boy.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their
Step up and be a
timeouts.
fucking man, man.
As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
I'm gonna have to waste this time a little bit, bro. Let me break down this shit, grind shit. Hey, how you know Tron, bro?
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
41 Mike.
From the 50, it's Stafford.
Let me get that, Clark. Let me get that.
And down he goes again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now it's Stafford. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Honey Badger out here getting active.
In the closing stages of the first half.
What Philly Rivers at? Oh. Well, they took that shit. That nigga was age reduction, I think.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And some room to run now.
Oh! Boy, so E.T. baby, finna see some fucking goons, boy. That one give him X factor right now. That one give him X factor.
Coach?
Oh, man, damn, bro.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh no, this goddamn Bubba.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right?
He's by himself. Keenan Allen past the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Oh yeah, we see.
And he floats one there, incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
My phone takes so long, but I'm rolling the blunt.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
Shit.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
You gonna make me happy every time? Touch that goddamn ball. Dabo don't believe in the man. We was just saying this shit, yo. Tony was just saying this shit, bro. No.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
His boy got hurt, bro.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Hey,
so after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Alabama. There's so much hate in your blood, man. Ain't nobody had no fucking ball, man. Give us some time, bro.
Okay, you know my bias
oh my God, I done fucked around
that
quick with
the offense is just moving in the wrong direction.
Mike,
they're moving in the right direction.
It's gonna be a rough year, Mike.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
That's flag.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag.
Drop it.
And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a great return.
That's crazy stuff. My controllers are fucked up.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, They've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
22!
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
22!
To throw on 3rd down. Stafford. Going underneath for Gordon. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Stafford, and that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Back to the air. Stafford on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They run again with Peterson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. They run. Peterson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Butker able to put this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. It's Williams on the catch. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Monday.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
59. 32. Hey, team 6.
Back to throw. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. it's Stafford. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Finding room at the 30. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Got my favorite in my piece. I ain't never played before.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Chiefs, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
This nigga, oh shit. E.T. had 8 catches for 130 yards. That nigga ballin'. With 50 on the ground. Man, they about to give me an X factor for this nigga.